Oh yeah, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Does my hair? Yeah, I look good. I just gotta make sure because this is posted. I don't know. Some kind of looks off, but mm, who cares? Well, we're back. We are racing MX-5 at Oulton Park Foster's at 3. So in 15 minutes. 13 minutes. I would just make sure the stream on YouTube is connected. Sometimes it likes to be funny. Yeah, it shows that it's working. All right, that's good. I just had to make sure so it doesn't like, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'll be like streaming and it doesn't show up. But yeah, I believe there's like a 7-second delay on the stream, which is normal. It's always been there. But I did see that Aiden Ross one time said that, man, something about my stuff don't look normal. I'm pretty sure it's a shirt. I'm usually wearing black and I'm wearing beige today, and I think it's throwing the camera off. But anyways, I am going to put my gloves on and we are going to run a whole bunch of practice laps before the race because although I've practiced on Monday and Tuesday and all of this morning, it is a difficult track. I'll show you guys the track right now. It's not a hard track at all. Or at least it doesn't look hard. If you guys see right there, Oulton Park Fosters does not look like a difficult track at all. It's like I've driven at Miami and Suzuka, and I've driven at the Nordschleifer. Because the Nordschleifer, everybody says it's a very difficult track, and it is for unexperienced drivers. But if you know how to handle the car, the Nordschleifer is so fun. But it definitely requires skill. But I will say the Nordschleifer is definitely like the thing about this track is that there's a whole bunch of micro turns. It's like the racetrack starts on a weird spot. It starts here. Right after you do this huge corner, there's like these two corners, and they start here, and then it's brake right here, right where the ads end. Accelerate once you're on the apex. Come out over here, just take this corner, and then you're gonna lift on this corner. Like you're gonna lift where there's a dip right here, and then you brake really hard. As soon as you straighten out, like actually this escape road is right where you're gonna be braking. And then you just trail those off. But it's a very difficult racetrack. I don't know what it is. If it's like bumpy and it has dips everywhere. So really driving it correctly with contact on all four wheels, even heating up the tires. Like if your tires aren't heated up here, like first lap on this racetrack is just very, very difficult for whatever reason, mostly because the tires are cold. And on a lot of parts of this racetrack, there's like dips and hills. Also, if you hit the apex when the tires are cold, the car is just gonna go spinning. So I will register and we'll join practice. My fastest lap time in practice was a 108.4, which I believe is pretty fast. The world record's like a 105.2 or something, or like a 105.1. I don't remember exactly, but it's definitely pretty fast. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mute my phone because if we remember last race, it started calling me mid-race and I almost crashed. So yeah, but let's join practice. Really great day today. It is Wednesday, February 4th. And it is beautiful outside, absolutely beautiful, especially since we've had snow. If you guys don't know, I prefer the like heat rather than cold. Like to like I don't know, like I'd rather be like sweating and like absolutely like really hot than to be shivering cold. Like, but then also it's like a love hate thing because I 100% prefer the warm, like it being warm outside, but then whenever I fall asleep, same thing, right? I need my room to be cold so I can fall asleep with a blanket on. So it's a little weird, but yeah. Hello, my pretty girl. Uh, that's great. That's Thank you for stopping and seeing my stream. Awesome. Great stuff already. Absolutely great stuff already. Wow. Awesome. But yeah, Oulton Park Fosters does not look like a difficult racetrack, but it is. It's more so the car that makes it a difficult racetrack because you try to drive this thing with a Formula 4, I think I can find the limit pretty quick. But it's just the fact that the Mazda MX-5 doesn't have that much downforce. So that kind of throws it off a little bit because with Formula One cars, all Formula cars in general, but the Formula ladder, like Road to Indy and the Formula One ladder, very downforce based cars. And whenever you start driving them, like the MX-5, the Formula Ford, the Formula V, um, what's another car? Basically, low downforce cars, cars that are not entirely reliant on downforce for their speed, is going to be somewhat difficult on this racetrack because of the elevation changes and because of the dips in the road. So all of that plays a big part into this, but overall, the racetrack is absolutely great. We are running the Red Bull livery again, and we are possibly getting out of rookies on this race, which will be absolutely gold. If I get out of rookies, I will be racing at the Sebring 12 hours. 100%. Because the Sebring 12 hours is on like February 17th, or the real race is in March, but I think they do it a week before in iRacing. But yeah, basically the goal of this race, basically no incidents. Hopefully max is 5, and keep the pace. Try to keep the car on the road basically, and don't crash into anybody else. Get a good finish, get a good start. I'm thinking, I don't know what the times in practice are. So first place is a 108.1 and a 108.4 and then a 110.2. So I think worst case scenario, it'll be we qualify third, because my slow lap is a 109, and on a lap where I like spin out or something happens where I'm off track is a 113. So it's going to be a good race. It's definitely going to be a challenging one. And also, even if we start at the back, it is going to be such a chaotic race that I genuinely think we'll be able to go all the way up on the standings. And there's a guy with blazing fast pace. He just had a 107.4. But yeah, I'm going to jump into practice. We have like 5 minutes left. I'll do like 2 or 3 laps, and I think it'll be 3. And I will talk to you guys after. I might talk during the laps, but probably not.
Left side. Clear on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Car right. Clear. The car, 18, just set the fastest lap. 7.031. Fleet car ahead. Go right. You fastest lap for you.
Absolutely great run. My fastest lap was a 1:08.397, which is a great lap time, and it was what I thought was a slow lap. Usually your fastest laps, from what I've seen and many other drivers have talked about it, it's like whenever you're not really, the laps where I think I'm going slow end up being the fastest ones. And I don't know if it's because it might feel slow because I don't hear the tires scrubbing, or I don't feel enough speed throughout the corners, but also motorsports is about cornering, not just top speed. Because my top speed could be 220 miles per hour, but if I have to take a corner at 5 miles per hour, then there's no point. Anybody with a fast corner time is going to overtake me immediately, and even if I have the fastest higher speed, the corners are most of the track. So yeah, it might be that a lot of times whenever, even if you don't think you're going fast, it's just because you're scrubbing less speed off of the tires and stuff. But qualifying should start in 2 minutes. It surprises me that it hasn't came up yet because we are in the race already. Yeah, we set a 1:08.502. There it is. Qualifying's about to start. And to everybody watching, I believe we right now have, well, like 4 viewers across all platforms, I think. It might be less. I'm giving an estimate usually. But yeah, to everybody watching, follow me on all of my socials. Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We got our first follower on TikTok from YouTube, so if you guys could go follow me there, that would be absolutely great. Also, we are now at 6 followers on Instagram, so follow me there too. I will be posting photos soon, probably. I plan to go to a car bike show in like 2 or 3 weeks, whenever the season starts. It's not planned yet, but I do want to go to a bike show and car show just because photography is also like a big thing that I do. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitch and Kick, and subscribe to me on YouTube. It helps a lot. Brands want exposure. If we can grow our channels and socials more, it helps me get more team support. So thank you guys so much. To all of my viewers, especially you, Adriana, you guys mean a lot to me, and you mean a lot to me. So thank you guys for being here. But yeah, qualifying, there's still a minute 20 left. Huh. Yeah, I'll jump in. The more practice, the better.
We expect these conditions to continue. Practice is over. Head on in.
I was really about to dive bomb. Look at that. No, not here. A couple next corners, but yeah. Car feels good, but I'm so dang excited. If we really get out of rookies, that'll be generally one of the best things ever because me coming from Gran Turismo, if you guys look at my old videos, the only thing I drove, because in Gran Turismo, they don't really pay attention to Formula One. The only cars that they have that are similar to Formula One are the F1500A and the F3500B. And then there's the like F2005. Like Gran Turismo cars modeled off of Formula One cars, but I drove the McLaren MP4/4, and those are super fun. But yeah, like getting out of rookies in iRacing means driving GT3. Driving GT3 is such a fun class. Driving GT4 is such a fun class. So yeah, I'll immediately buy the Porsche, the Mercedes AMG GT3 for a front rear car, and then possibly the Acura NSX or the McLaren, because those are very, very good cars. I will now jump into qualifying. And yeah, I will talk to you guys after qualifying. I'll turn off the microphone and throw it down just because I want no distractions during qualifying, but I'll talk to you guys right after.
flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. All right, there's the checkered flag.
I'll just say it right now. Absolutely horrible qualifying. Just usually in practice, the track is somewhat warm. I also wanted to look at the little drift that I did on lap 1. Okay, so what lap is this? Because I don't remember that car being there. Okay, let's go here. Lap 1. I did a little drift. Around here, I braked on the grass, and that really upsets the car anytime you do it. Right here. It wasn't. Right there. No. And right before that was that. Was it lap 2? But overall, just I couldn't find the speed on this lap. Okay. Did my camera move? I think it did. Yeah, it did. Okay. Of course. Now I have to. It's Rosa Parks' birthday? I didn't even know. Is it? I'm not sure. How? I didn't even have the. Does it do the thing even with my gloves on now? Oh, it does. Because my gloves are beige or orange. So. I don't know. I think my camera just moved in general. There? No. There? Yeah, that looks good. But yeah, I don't know. Just pushing the car, I think, a little too far past its limit is what really got it. So We are starting, I don't think that far behind. Oh, we're starting 10th, but our goal of today is not to. Okay, so our goal is always to win. That is the goal of racing, to win. But today, we are so close to getting out of rookies that I would hate that by me trying to win the race from 10th place, us losing the race. So I will choose our battles wisely. We're starting second to last. There's only 11 drivers. It shouldn't be that difficult of a race. There will be a lot of drivers crashing. So that is definitely something to take advantage of. And yeah, I will jump into the race and I'll leave my microphone here for entertainment purposes, but I probably won't talk a lot. But yeah, I'm going to jump into the race and let's give them hell.
The estimated strength of field is 967. Green, green, green.
Just absolutely destroyed the start.
There's an incident ahead. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Hey, that was clean. Already gaining positions. That was good. We're already up in front with the pack.
Car stops on the left. There's an incident ahead. Go right. The next
Whole
car
bunch of
will lead
positions
up.
gained. Let's see, we went from 10th to, it'll tell us right here.
You're in fifth.
10th to 5th. We still have a shot at the podium, and we only have 3 incidents.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That was clean. We're now in 4th. And I can see 3rd.
You're in fourth position.
It's always that corner. fifth place is still around half a second behind.
The next car's the leader. Go left.
That was close, of course. It wasn't close, that was out.
We got big problems with that engine.
Ah.
I bet you lost a lot of power.
It is definitely worth it to keep going.
All the damage is
Because
repairable.
basically everybody's out. Yeah. Everybody's... Oh, that sucks. Oh, I got too confident. That's what happened. You get too confident, you open the door for mistakes. Like down right there. I immediately didn't stay focused and lost control of the car. But at least I think all damage is repairable. And I think the car's currently being towed. It's being towed, but I think we're currently like getting the tires replaced because my car's like this right now. But we're still in fourth, I think. And if you guys saw, there was a huge pileup. Okay, we're now fifth. But at the start, there was a huge pileup all with a whole bunch of cars. So I genuinely think because we're currently seventh. If we finish above 11th, that'll be good. We only have 4 incidents. That is basically nothing. We can still get out of rookies today if I continue the entire rest of the race. That it is 6 minutes left of the race by the time I get out. So I will turn off the microphone for the rest of the race. Actually, no, I'm gonna get ready. The towing is about to end and the optional repairs I think are like 30 seconds. So yeah, but
All clear. Punch it.
go, go, go. We're still 7th. That was close. That really could have been speeding in the pits or something.
set the fastest lap. 7.957. New fastest lap for you.
It's gonna be white flag next time around. But we're in a good spot. 7th place from 11 with 6 incidents. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I want to know who's in the next car. Out wide?
Right side.
If I had not slammed on the brakes, we would be dead.
White flag. Stay smooth.
White flag this time around? They're really stretching the race.
The car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 7.774. Checkered flag, checkered flag.
That was a pretty good race.
Job. Very good job.
Definitely, like I said, chaotic. Like crazy chaotic, but... Which one was car 2? Oh, so Oscar Udman was directly in front of me, who appears to have spun out. I want to replay all that because it was so crazy. Like, if I had not... Like, okay, now where's... Yeah, here. Let me move this. It was just crazy because I see him go absolutely wide through here, and it might not be because of this, but I do want to say that I try to train exactly like a Formula 1 driver. I train my neck. Yesterday was abs and I am absolutely sore today, but I try to train also my reflexes. I like the thing with the tennis balls where you try to catch them. I try to train exactly like a Formula 1 driver because my goal is to be a Formula 1 and GT3 driver. If you guys see here, I see that he is going wide, and I'm like, oh shoot, free position. I see him coming back, and I'm like, oh shoot, like this guy's about to hit me. And it might be because of my reflexes, it might not, but I'm 100% like, this was crazy. I slammed on the brakes. And if you guys see here, look, I am hammering those brakes. Those things are at 100%, and I still barely miss them. It still counted as contact, but then it took it off. It went car contact 0. It gave me 4 contact. It gave me 4 just DQ points. That is the most you can get. I don't even know why it gave me that many, because it wasn't that big of a like deal, but absolutely great race. Supposedly it was 10 incident points, but hopefully it gave us all the stuff needed to. I think it disconnected Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It shows that I joined the stream twice. Where's iRacing? Why hasn't iRacing opened? Oh, shoot. I think I might have closed it a little bit ago. But yeah. Oh, and I was right. See, they did call me during the race. But yeah. Um oh, 2.85. Dang. Yeah, it'll do that to you, but I don't know. I'll race tomorrow, and I will race on Friday on stream, but yeah, it was close. It's just such a chaotic track, and especially I'm like, I really wonder what could have happened if I hadn't completely destroyed my start, because I don't know what it was. Usually for the start, I will hold the accelerator up until it's maxing out the rev limiter but not choking the engine, right? Now when it's like dun dun dun, like just like a steady 7,000 RPM, and then I will go from neutral straight to first gear. It didn't do it. I was not choking the engine, and it just didn't shift up, and then I entirely let go of the accelerator, and it shifted twice up. I don't know, but it was still a really great race. But GT3, man, just see, look at these cars. They're absolutely beautiful. Like, there's the BMW. The Lamborghini Huracan might be the car that I choose for the middle rear engine, because it's like, I've driven this one in Gran Turismo and I really like it. This one will probably be the one with the front, just because I've driven also this one a lot. And the Porsche GT3R will be my other car. I'll swap out the Lamborghini for the Ferrari 296. And then there's the Audi, the Corvette. The Mustang, I believe, has the engine in the front. Whoa, but just, yeah, absolutely great race. And yeah, we will be streaming on Friday, MX-5 at Oulton Park Foster's. Same exact thing. I might return to. Is that a fly? Yeah, I think it was a fly. But I might return to Formula 4 next week on Wednesday. I'm trying to get out of rookies and drive my first GT3 race. Once I drive my first GT3 race or get out of rookies in the sports car, I'll return to Formula car driving. But yeah, really great race. Thank you to everybody who's watching. I think I'll end the stream there. We don't really have much to do anymore. So thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you to my beautiful girl for watching my streams and supporting me in everything I do. I love you all. You guys mean so much to me, and this is gonna be my road to Formula One and GT3. So genuinely super thankful to y'all and to God for everything. Follow me on all of my socials. Um, Instagram, follow me there. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, all of those. And yeah, if yeah, follow me on all of there. If you guys come across any of my shorts or reels, or TikToks, please like them, comment on them. Comments especially boost videos on the algorithm, so I would greatly appreciate it on everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.